Hi, my name's Debbie Williams. I created a soft pause so that people could follow the progress of the animals that I rescue and foster in my home until they are found a forever family. Animals like Guinness here, who is currently going through his rehabilitation process and will hopefully soon be able to find his forever home. I began rescuing in 2019 when I was diagnosed with lymphoma and was unable to do my profession as an occupational therapist. With that hole in my life, I needed something to give me purpose beyond being a mom. And rescuing animals allowed me to give back in a way that I was as an occupational therapist in helping animals in need the way I helped people in need. And in that time, I have fostered over 400 animals. As an occupational therapist, I worked with a lot of individuals with disabilities and those who were senior citizens. And I found that a lot of times, those individuals were lonely and lacked communication with someone who cared and lacked touch. And as I've been fostering animals, I have seen that there's a large need, an untapped need of individuals looking for companionship and very willing and able to provide their homes and their hearts to rescue animals such as Guinness. And so I have created the Cuddle Co-op, and it is in production right now or in development right now. And my hope is that I'm able to match individuals in some of those sectors that can be forgotten with animals that are in some of those sectors that can be forgotten. The older animal, the special needs animal, the animal that is going to need a little more time to adjust, is not quite as willing to get up front and comfortable and cozy with someone, and who just needs a little more time to adjust. I met Michael about 1.5 years ago. Michael had been longing for a companion animal for about 15 years. And we matched him up with a tomcat named Maverick. It's a beautiful story. He's a wonderful man. And the communication and the connection between Michael and Maverick is heartwarming. So grab your tissues and enjoy the story of Michael and Maverick. Tell me a little bit about life before Maverick. What were some of the issues that you were dealing with before you got Maverick?
Some of the issues I had before Maverick, I had a very bad temper. And a very bad temper, I would destroy things and and I would break things or destroy things. I would even throw fits, and I've been seeing Heather, my therapist. Heather and Dee were really the ones that had talked to me about to start a foster plan and to find me a therapeutic cat.
So what kind of things would upset you, Michael? What kind of things would cause that temper to kind of fire?
Easy general stuff, like if people say something that I really don't like, for them to say, sometimes I would disagree. I have a very easy temper, let me put it that way.
Well, I remember when I first met you, when I first came over to talk with you, you had a lot of furniture that was broken in the apartment.
Yep.
And you admitted that when you got angry, you would break furniture.
Yep.
So we replaced a lot of that furniture, and I haven't seen anything broken since the time that you received Maverick. Is that probably true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Dee and Heather, they thought maybe a cat would be helpful for you. And what were their thoughts on that?
They knew I needed to have a companion, and if it hadn't been for Dee and Heather, then I would be back the way I was before.
So, but you didn't immediately want to adopt a cat at that point. We kind of were talking about you were wanting to try fostering a cat. And why was that instead of just going out and adopting a cat?
Well, because I had a serious conversation with my brother. First, he was dead set against of me to adopt. That he only wanted me just to foster him until he finds a home.
Okay. Is that because they were afraid it wouldn't work out?
Well, yes, in a way, because they probably figured that I might not keep up with the responsibility. Especially for my sister. My sister was totally dead set against it.
Mm-hmm.
We had to take like one step at a time.
Well, just so that folks that are listening to the interview that don't know, Maverick was a special case because Maverick was not going to be adopted for a while. Maverick was a cat that had been out on the streets. When we trapped him, he had a large wound on his neck. And Dr. Brenner was concerned that we didn't know what had caused the wound, so it could be a rabies or something that would cause damage for him. And so Maverick was going to need to be quarantined for a minimum of 6 months, meaning that he couldn't be around any other animals to make sure that he was safe. So he wasn't adoptable. So I kept him for the first 3 months and got that wound healed up so that you didn't have to deal with that, right?
Right.
And then we brought Maverick to your house. Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about when you first got Maverick. How did it go when you first had Maverick?
Well, Maverick was scared of me, but I wasn't scared of him. I automatically had fallen in love with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I needed a cat who is just like Maverick because I call him a tuxedo cat. Maverick is such a sweetheart for a boy. He really is.
What changed for you when you got Maverick?
I guess I would say just the way my attitude is, the way I'm around with people. The funny part is the funny part was when I finally asked Richard if I could adopt him, meaning adopt Maverick. Now, all of a sudden, Richard must have had a change of heart because Richard came out and he said, yes, that I can.
What does Maverick mean to you?
Everything, Dad, everything. If it hadn't been for you, for Heather, for Dee, I would be the way I was before. Tearing up all the furniture, breaking everything, destroying everything. But ever since we both connected with each other, it's a true to God happy feeling. Not just for me, but for him as well.
What are the things you like about Maverick?
Everything. Especially when I'll be sitting on the sofa if he is asleep in the blue recliner chair, he will wake up. He will go around the coffee table and he sees me sitting on the sofa. He will jump onto the middle divider and here I am sitting on the sofa and pretend this is the divider. Here he is from the floor onto the divider onto my lap. I love it when he's on my lap. But there's a lot about Maverick I love.
What do you call Maverick now?
I've been calling him Mappy.
And when you text me, you say, I'm talking about Maverick, my
son.
Your son.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you did finally get to adopt Maverick.
Yes.
What was that day like for you?
It was a blessing in disguise, because I always needed to have a companion and I needed to have a pet because I see other people who have pets, and for me just to be a bachelor and just to be a bachelor living in this place for 23 years, I just needed to have someone. And when Maverick came in the picture, my heart melted with happiness and with pure joy. I would say the thing that I loved about the adoption was when I had to ring that bell.
That said he was yours.
But poor Maverick in the cage or the cat carrier, before I rang the bell, he kept meowing because he thought I didn't want him. He thought I was giving him back. I was talking to Maverick. I said, Maverick, you're just gonna get your paws clipped and you're getting your shots. Just the way he meowed when he was in there, it was a total to God innocent meow. like he was pleading to get out of that thing, and just for me talk to him from a dad to his son, just to tell him that he's coming back home, that he's not staying there, to officially had adopted him. And to me, he's more than just my son. He's my companion, he's my roommate, and he's my very best friend.
What do you think you provide for Maverick?
I would say I give him lots of love, 24/7. No matter what mood I'm in. Maverick knows me very well. He knows when I'm angry, because that's when he hides. He knows when I don't feel well, because the look on his face, it's like he's probably asking me, "Are you feeling okay, Daddy?" He knows how I feel at times, and it makes me feel wonderful to know that we look out for one another. He looks out for me for the good and for the bad, and I look out for him for the good. I don't see no bad in him. Well, actually, yes, I do a little bit when it deals with the litter out of the litter box into the floor. But he's a delight to be with. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty special, Michael.
It is. It really is. Actually, he and I were both special to each other. We look out for each other.
Well, it's nice he's giving you someone to care about, somebody to worry about. You know, you call me if there's any questions or concerns about what's going on with him, and just someone to talk to and to give you something to talk about.
Oh yeah, and he's been doing really well. He's been purring. He's been purring on and off. And just this morning, he was talking to me like cat language. You know how cats go meow. And I just get so emotional whenever he purrs or meows. It makes, I hold my tears in. I really hold my tears in. It's like, Michael, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. And it's just what he does. Either when he talks in his cat language or when he purrs. And that's what I always wanted in my whole entire life. I needed to have someone like that. I just want to conclude by saying that Maverick is a big part of my life. He's my true to God inspiration, and he's wonderful. He's magnificent. I keep talking to him, telling him he's wonderful. I even kiss him on his forehead. Whenever he does something right, like when the litter is all in the litter box. Sometimes he will make a little mistake, but that's how cats are. but Maverick, I find him as an extraordinary special cat in every way. And for the people who want to have a cat in their life, it will make a big difference in his or her life. Of course, it's going to take time for the person and the cat to get totally acquainted. So,
Well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You're welcome.
I'm hoping we can get some more of those boys in and get them in some good homes.
I hope so too.
Yeah. Hey, Maverick, how are you, baby? We have been talking about you. I hope you enjoyed the story of Michael and Maverick. Please feel free to like, share, and comment on anything that you loved, and I will be sure to send it on to Michael as well. There are thousands of abused, neglected, and abandoned cats just like Maverick on the streets today. At A Soft Paws, we currently have 4 beautiful rescue cats. 3 of them, Larkspur, Mystique, and Rorschach, are ready now to be matched with their forever companion. And coming soon, Guinness will be ready as well. If you or someone you know is looking to share their lives with a special companion, please feel free to reach out to me through the comment section. Stay tuned for more information on the Cuddles Co-op and Guinness's journey, as well as the history of A Soft Paws. As many of you know, it is only me trying to take care of the animals here at A Soft Paws, and I can't bring them in if I don't have the resources to care for them. You can refer to the links on the page to help by providing food, litter, and toys for the animals here at the rescue. As I will detail in an upcoming episode, Guinness has some major health issues that need to be addressed in order to give him the best life possible, and those will be quite costly. So any assistance in reaching the goals needed to get Guinness his medical care would be appreciated. Without help from supporters like you, I cannot help them. Thank you for joining me for A Soft Paws. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe to the channel and encourage your friends to do so as well. Thank you.